Good morning to everybody who's watching the replay this morning. Once again, Jack finds himself unable to contain his enthusiasm, and he is on timeout because he was chewing up more carpets. Hi, Dad. Hi, Stoos. Jack has this thing. Hi, Parlak. Jack has a thing for carpets, and especially when they're being pulled up, he cannot resist chewing them and pulling them up even more. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Sauce and Gasana. Good morning, Stoos. So I'm going to flip the camera and let Jack have that little nap he's taking. 1 second, guys. Hello and good morning, everybody. Just tapped my screen. Touch screen computers are very interesting because you touch the screen and it does all sorts of things that you didn't mean to do. So fix that. That's cool. It is so good to see you all. My name is Crystal Invitovich. I am an internationally published intuitive author, and today I want to share with you guys 3 affirmations that will help you get through anything that comes up in your day, along with 1 affirmation that I was inspired during my meditation to share. So I hope it goes well. I'm just going to sort of wing it. And gratitude for touch screens, right? I'll tell you what, I have a Surface Pro or whatever. I love being able to use that little pen on the screen. So that to me is really cool. Gratitude for styluses on a touch screen. That's really awesome. It's great for editing. So we're going to get started. If you want to be able to comment below, feel free to follow me. I will follow you back, and then we'll be able to start having that conversation, which is the best part for me. So I hope it is for you too. And our first affirmation is, I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. Seriously, you do every time. I know that we're using affirmations to let ourselves believe that we're capable of things, to sort of help ourselves get in the mindset to be able to achieve something. But these, hi T-Dukes, these you're already doing. You already overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I just want you to realize it so you can do it even better. Thank you, Stoos. I appreciate that. So you overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength already, just subconsciously, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when you face an obstacle, when you face a challenge, you do face it. You're going to come up against it, and you're going to just work with it. You're going to find a way around it. You're going to make it work somehow, and it is making you grow. That is where the renewed inner strength comes from. And the renewed part may be the key there, where you don't get exhausted too quickly. You don't let it exhaust you to the point that you want to give up. You never, ever, ever give up. And we're going to talk about that in the next affirmation. But don't give up, because you are worth it. Whatever the result is for you, it's leveling you up in life. So I don't know if all of you guys like video games the way I do, but imagine that all of that stuff we love about video games, leveling up, becoming greater, becoming stronger, being more capable to save the world, that happens in real life. That is what you are going through when you go through these challenges, when you go through these obstacles. Think of it that way, and you will be much more willing to challenge these obstacles back. To know that when you're going through something, you're learning something, you're gaining that experience that will level you up. So that is what a challenge and an obstacle does for you. And you always overcome them with renewed inner strength. Uh-oh. So, 1 second. Hey, Dan? Yeah. You need your help. So, you overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength every time. Poor Jack is having a little bit of an upset stomach today, so I apologize for that. But so the second affirmation is, I am successful in all that I do. Drama happening behind me. I am successful in all that I do. Everything that I attempt, I know I'm going to succeed in. I know that I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to win. And I never have to worry about that, because again, I can read the situation. I know that when I'm facing an obstacle, I am going to come out with renewed inner strength. I'm going to level up. I'm going to be incredible by the end of it, and I'll be able to handle whatever comes at me. And if something's really not working, like if it's just never going to happen, I know that there are other options. That is one thing that I always used to have an issue with. I had so much tunnel vision, I'd forget to look around. So when I come up against something and it's just not working, I start wondering if that's not God's way of talking to me. Hi, Kelly. So maybe when something's not going right, it's an opportunity for you to say, okay, God, I have a feeling you're kind of pushing back here. What's going on? What am I missing? What's so much better than this? And where is it that I can find it? And then you're going to start looking for it. So you're going to say, okay, that's not working. Are there any other options? And suddenly everything over here opens up as an opportunity for you, and you can find the best path for you, and that will start working, and then you know you're on the right track. So you are always successful because simply you don't give up. You know that failure isn't the end. Hey, be grateful. Good to see you. Failure is not the end of something. Failure is a lesson. It is just another obstacle for you to overcome, and it's an opportunity to look around. It reveals to you the solution. So when we say failure, don't think about it as something totally horrible that just ruins everything. Failure is a hint. It's a clue. It's more experience to help you level up. Get back up and try again. Exactly, Kelly. So again, when you fall off the horse, you get back on, and maybe don't take the horse in the same path that scared it and had it throw you off before, right? Sometimes we have to make a course correction, and that is how God tells us. He's not going to come out and just be like, boo, you're not supposed to go this way. Duh. He wants you to make the decision so that you have the experience, so that you can use that later. It's all about training and learning. You have an incredible life purpose, and even if you don't know what it is yet, you're already being prepared for it. So it's an amazing thing to go through life and know that all these challenges you're going through, all this stuff that you're learning, is going to work for you when the time comes. And I truly 1000% believe that. And then our third affirmation is gratitude is our attitude. Gratitude is my attitude. So what does that mean? And I know it sounds cheesy and it rhymes and it sounds silly, but it is perfect. It is so good, because gratitude is my attitude. All you have to do is list 3 things that you are grateful for. And I have several circumstances that I do that in, but 3 things that you're grateful for. I do it every morning so I can wake up with a smile. I do it every time I feel frustrated or unhappy or angry or anything, so I can get perspective and clarity. And then I also do it when I go to bed at night, because I want every day to be a good day, and why not end the day with a smile on your face? So gratitude is my attitude. Name 3 things that you are grateful for, and be grateful. I quote you just about every day. Well, I paraphrase you every day when I say, if you can't think of things, do what she does. The sun came up today. I woke up today. It's a great day. Why not be grateful for the things that happen all the time? So then you can, thank you, Cheddar, so that you can point out all the simple things in life to be grateful for, so you will always have a reason to be happy. You don't have to have a huge thing happening in order to be grateful for something. Yeah, so Christmas is coming. I'm grateful for that, but I'm grateful for the fact that whatever simple thing is happening today. Maybe, like, if you're like me, it's Chinese Day. Today is Friday. We're getting Chinese tonight. I'm grateful for that. It's silly, it's ridiculous, it's not a huge deal, but I'm grateful for it because it means a lot to me. So find the small things and also celebrate the big things. They'll make the big things seem even greater because you're already celebrating the small things. So gratitude is my attitude. And then today I'm going to show you this affirmation and then explain it to the best of my ability. I'm grateful that it's Friday and the end of the work week. Exactly. So I'm going to flip the camera really quickly. Bear with me for 1 second. I am in sync. And I hope all the other 90s kids out there are thinking the same thing I'm thinking. But this is your affirmation for today. Bob is not in sync. Thank you very much. He was born in 1989. What does he know? In sync. Now, I was meditating yesterday, like I do every day. And let me tell you really quickly the difference between meditation and prayer. I catch a lot of people who get scared for me when they hear that I meditate. And I appreciate people caring like that. But the thing for me is meditation is just as much a part of prayer and my faith in God as prayer is. And I read something the other day that finally put it simply for me. And that is, prayer is talking to God. Meditation is listening to God. Okay, so when I say I was meditating, usually I'll put something out there and I'm waiting for God to respond. And I know that I've got a little bit of an edge here with the abilities that I have, but what he brought up to me yesterday when I said, is there anything that you need me to know, is that a lot of people, when you mention psychics, this is going to be incredibly unclear at first, so just bear with me. But when you mention psychics, when you mention mediums and stuff like that, people either get a little bit worried because it can get sketchy, or they're so enthusiastic about it, they jump into it and they have no idea what they're getting themselves into. And so you get the question of, can everybody be psychic? The question is possibly, but I don't think everybody should be, and there's also more to it. If you have a natural ability for interpreting psychic things, for interpreting medium things, whatever you want to call that stuff, like I do, then great. Then that is a calling that God gave you. So you can pursue that, and He'll give you the sense of responsibility. He'll give you the experiences, scary as they sometimes are, to help you understand. And then you'll have the responsibility to know how to balance things. What's right, what's wrong, because it's a very gray area. But also, in a sense, when you're talking about can everybody be psychic, as in can everybody talk directly to God and get answers in their life and know things that they need to know in order to have a good life and to help other people? Yes, absolutely everybody can do that. It's called praying. So let me elaborate a little bit as to why that means you're in sync. I want you all to be in sync with God. Okay, so this is getting, a little bit faith-based now, and that's okay because it's my scope, and I really do believe in God, and I believe that we all have the ability to do great things with it. So I want you to feel in sync, and I want you to understand that what that means is you do hear God. You do feel when something is supposed to happen. You can have a direct connection, relationship, whatever you want to call it, with God. You can know what it is that He wants you to do, so you can start taking action on the things that you're supposed to be taking action on, so that things will start going right for you, and you will be happy in what you're doing and help other people at the same time. That sounds pretty good, right? So I hope that when you say, I am in sync, you're letting yourself know that you're in sync, you're in tune with who you are, so that you're not letting your self-consciousness or ego, whichever side of the spectrum is a difficult thing for you, you're not letting that get in the way. You're humble. You know that you're capable of anything because God's going to enable you to do whatever you need to do when you need to do it. So you can be confident in yourself. You can love yourself, because why not appreciate someone else's artwork? And technically God created you, so bam. But also know that being confident in yourself does open you up, and you have to keep this intention. It opens you up to be able to hear God better, because you're not so worried about messing up. You're not so worried about, oh, did I get that wrong? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going to do it perfectly if your intention is to do what God wants you to do, right? So, Viha Yameya. That is such a cool name. It is good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So, I am in sync means I am in tune with what God wants me to do. I'm in tune, therefore, with my life purpose. I'm going to help people. I'm going to get what I really want in life, because God gave you that urge to have that anyway. So it's okay to have what you want in life. Thank you very much. So you are in sync with everything. And it's a way to help begin, I guess, the process of learning to meditate, which again is listening for God as much as prayer is talking to God. And I think you really deserve to have that kind of communication. Thank you. So you are in sync with what God wants you to do. You're in sync with what you want in life, because again, what you want is something God inspired you to want. So it's great. I am giving you affirmations today. I'm just going to call you Viha. So I'm giving affirmations today. We've already been through 3 of them, and this is our feature affirmation. I am in sync. And to take it further, to elaborate on it so you know what your intention should be with this, I am in sync with God's purpose for me. And that honestly will just go for you. It'll work out. It'll be great. So to all of you who are watching, thank you for being here today. The picture that I had, that's going to be across social media. So you follow me on social media, you'll be able to see it and download a better quality version of it. This video will be up on my website. The link to my website is in my bio. You'll get a free worksheet there to help you set some goals and figure out what you might want in life. So if you're wondering what it is that you want, then that might help you figure it out. I am not a yoga instructor. I'm actually pretty terrible at yoga. I'm not very flexible. So I am an intuitive author. So that is what I do. But oh, thank you so much, Kelly. I love when you guys jump on. You're so kind. So thank you guys. Have a great day. Keep gratitude as your attitude. Live in the moment and do something spectacular, because you are totally capable of wonderful and fantastic and incredible things. And I can't wait to see what you do. So I will be here tomorrow to go over that worksheet that is in my bio, and we will set goals together. Yoga for a flat stomach. I am a health coach. That will help. And eating is mostly a part of it. So start eating healthier and eat clean. It's still delicious. Give it a shot. But if that's what you want, go for it.
So I will see you guys tomorrow for the goal setting workshop at around 9 a.m. unless things come up. So just keep a lookout on, maybe have your alerts on, but I'll try to do it at 9 a.m. So thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye.